Hi, this is post editing Willow. Coming to you to tell you that unfortunately, the audio halfway through this video just cuts out. Yeah, not sure what happened. And also now the recording software that I was using is not working. So we're having a bit of issues, but we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out and it's gonna be fine. But I'm here to tell you that that happens, and also I'm coughing a lot. Not sure why, other than I'm parched. So that's a little annoying. But we're just gonna roll with it because I can't really do anything about it now. And so I'm sorry about the audio at the end of the video. It's not gonna be as good as it was before, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? So that's the first order of business. Second order of business is I hope you enjoy it. I tried my hardest with this episode, so I hope you like it. I hope that you subscribe and like the video. Give it a thumbs up. And also come back next week to listen to more because I will be coming out with more. Also, no episode for Spotify this week. And I love you so much. Enjoy the video. Mwah! Well, this is awkward. Hi. I'm so nervous. I don't know why, but hi. Welcome to my podcast. This is my first episode. First time doing anything like this too. So, if I like flub up or whatever, it's fine. Like whatever, cuz it's my podcast and whatever. Um so let's see. The first thing I want to talk about is some like housekeeping things, you know. Here's my setup. If I'm like out of center for this thing, don't come for me, okay? I don't really know what I look like in this camera, so I don't know if I'm like out of centered or whatever. Um Second of all, this microphone's a little awkward. I I initially had a totally different microphone. Well, okay, this looked totally different online. Let's just say that. And it wasn't like this. But it's okay because I didn't want to have to go out and try to buy a new one. And so I just stuck with this and the audio is okay. Hopefully. I don't know right now if it's good or not. We'll just hope for the best, honestly. And yeah, I think it's cute too. Like I wanted it to be a nice color. It needs to be aesthetic. If you know me, everything needs to be aesthetic, right? So yeah, I put up this canopy for you all because I wanted it to look nice. And again, if I'm not centered in the canopy, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. The second thing is, or maybe the third. Have I already said the second thing? The third thing is, if I keep looking over here, that's because there's a second camera. I know. There's a second camera angle, people. We're gonna have like dramatic stuff, right? So when I say something, I can like glance at the second camera. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be really funny. And I'm hoping that you all laugh at it. Not at me, but with me, because it's funny. So we'll see. For some reason I'm out of breath because I'm freaking nervous. So just if I'm heavy breathing into the microphone, that's why. Also, this microphone smells weird. What's that about? I don't know. Kind of weird. I got it and it smelled weird when I opened up the box and I said, "Oh gosh, did somebody spray their perfume on this? Like, what's that?" Also, I didn't want to wear headphones because that was going to mess up the aesthetic, but I can't hear myself unless I have my headphones in, even though I'm really loud in my ear. So I have no idea how I actually sound on the recording, but I'm really loud in my ear. So I'm sorry if I'm blowing you guys out. I can turn it down some so that I'm not so loud, but yeah, it's a little weird. There, I'm a little bit quieter in my own ear. So, yeah, this is my podcast. I am so excited to do this. I've been waiting a while to do this, and I actually had the idea a couple years ago, but I was in school and I was like, I can't have this and do school and have my job and all this stuff. So I'm not going to do that. So I decided to do it, and I had this like impulse spur of the moment, and I made the Instagram account and the podcast Spotify account. I got all of it, and I was just like adrenaline rush, so excited. I wrote down all these points I wanted to talk about, and then it came the time to actually film because I was like, I can't do it all in this one week. And now I'm like, I don't really want to do this, to be honest. I'm like stressed and tired and don't really want to do it. But I'm trying to just kind of roll with that, take it in, and be okay with it because I'm seriously just I want something like that out, and I have thought about doing like a vlog or something like that, but that just takes so much more work, I feel like. Like you have to be vlogging for an entire day or for a certain thing, and I don't have that much of an interesting life to have a vlog channel, you know? So I said, "You know what? What if I did a podcast?" And it could still be on YouTube, so people could still see me and I could still kind of have that whole YouTube thing, but it was more of just chit-chatting with you all, kind of like I'm on FaceTime or I'm on a phone call or something, which I love doing. So, I hope you like it. And I hope that it isn't totally embarrassing, but if it is, it's okay because it's fitting. You know, the name of my podcast is Well, This Is Awkward, which is me. I am awkward. So, yeah, oh, and I'm Willow, by the way. I don't think I actually said that already. I'm Willow. I'm your host. Hi. It's nice to meet you all. Um, yeah. Also, if my dog comes in to the shot at any point, just say hi. He's he's sleeping right now, but if he does, you all are gonna have like cuteness overload because he's really adorable and I love him so much. So anyway, I guess we should get into it, shouldn't we? We should go ahead and get started on our topics. I don't know where to start, honestly, because I am so like my brain is going a million miles per hour, so I don't really know where to start. But um, let's see. Oh, do you like my do you like my laptop? It's got all my little stickers on it. I decided to put all my stickers on my laptop, and then I got more stickers, and I was like, I don't I don't have any place to put them now. So now I have this like stack of stickers that I just got. I don't know where to put them. Like, do I put them on my phone? Do I put them on my tablet? Like, I don't have anywhere else to put them. So, um, yeah. Also, if the audio cuts out weird, I don't know. This is my first time using this mic again. So just don't come for me if it doesn't work. I don't know what to do. And I'm still trying to figure out how to be where I should position it for the best audio, and so it might be a little janky for the first episode, but I will get it right. I promise. I'll figure out how to make it work. I think at some point I would like a stand or something, maybe to go like over here and then it could just sit in front of me. That would be nice. And then I wouldn't have to hold on to it awkwardly and I could use my hands for more stuff. Like talking because I talk with my hands. That's my thing. I use my hands a lot when I talk. So that would be nice. Yeah. So, welcome to my podcast. Um I I have a lot of things that I had in my mind and I wrote down little bullet points, but I'm blanking on what I even said, unfortunately. Um oh, also, happy new year. How was it 2024? Like, actually, how is that possible? Yesterday, it was 2019, and I was coming home from dance, all sweaty and stinky, ready to go to bed, and then the next morning I wake up and it's 2024. What? It's weird, and I'm kind of having this whole phenomenon of like, I don't really know how it's 2024 already, but I don't think I'm okay with it. And the age that I'm turning this year is feeling a little bit too serious. Have you seen that meme? There's this meme where it's like, you know what? The age I'm turning this year is feeling a little bit too serious and I'm not liking it. And that's exactly how I'm feeling. This age that I'm turning is getting a little bit too serious. Like, can we slow down for a second? I don't know. This year was weird, or 2023 was weird. It was like the first half of the year went by slow. And then we kind of got into the second half of the year. It was after summer. So once summer went by, it was like everything went way too fast. I feel like a lot of people are experiencing this where it was like fall was so short, but yet the moment school started again, it was already Halloween, and you were like, I'm, I'm sorry, I didn't even get to experience fall first. Now it's Halloween. Halloween went by so fast. Like, I barely got in my costumes by the time it was time to like decorate for Christmas and the holidays. Oh my gosh. I don't and it was like Halloween, then it was like Thanksgiving, Indigenous Peoples Day. Then that went by so fast. I don't even know what happened there. It was like a blink and it was gone. And then it was the holidays. And now it's the new year? Like, how did that go by so fast? And it felt so weird this year. Like, I feel like a lot of people weren't doing their normal holiday get-togethers and their normal holiday things. Like, we did something different this year, and that felt a little bit strange. Like, it was so nice, but also it went by fast and awkward, and we kind of changed up our way of doing stuff, which I love. I love changing up and making new traditions, and I'm all for that, but it went by so fast that it didn't even feel like the holidays, which is so weird. And I was the first couple of days 2024. I almost said 2023. You guys, I'm still stuck there. um I felt like I'm still kind of feeling this way where I'm in this rut of like trying to get back into my routine, but also not knowing what my routine is because I'm wanting to kind of change it up and like, ooh, be like totally new and fancy and have all this new stuff for 2024, but also what the heck, it's already 2024. Like, I didn't have enough time to like process it, you know? Like, I wasn't able to do that. And the whole time the holidays were going on, I feel like I was still stuck in fall and in that time and still trying to think about it like that. And then now I'm in the stage of later December when you're like getting ready for the new year. It's it's like the 28th and you're like getting your goals set and all this stuff. Like, I didn't even do that because I was excuse me. Excuse me. I was stuck in still trying to like finish up the holidays. Like, it was so weird. And the whole time I'm like trying to plan out my year, I'm like, this is going by so fast. I can't do this all in 1 week or in one day. Like, it was the 31st and I was like, I don't have everything planned out. And I got so upset and I was so sad that I couldn't have it all planned out. And then I said to myself, Willow, girl, you need to calm down for a second. It is not that serious. You have all of January to figure it out. January feels like the beginning of the new year because it is. Duh, it is. What the heck? It's the beginning of the new year, and you are allowed to continue to plan your year. You don't need to have everything set then. You know? I I have been sort of stuck in this, you know what, I need to have everything worked out. I need to have an entire plan. I haven't done that, and that's okay. Like, it is fully okay to still be planning your stuff, still be cleaning, still be getting everything ready in January. Make February your goal if that's what you want, or March. Like, you don't have to have everything done in January. And I really loved taking that in because that gives myself some grace and some time to work everything out in January instead of stressing myself the last week of December trying to figure out what I'm going to do. It's just so interesting how people are so focused on trying to get everything done before the new year hits, and I'm like, just do it then. That's part of your goal, is planning new goals and starting new traditions and new routines. That's part of it. Excuse me, my throat is so parched. I need some water. So this camera over here is on like 15%. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. It might just die in the middle of this, which will be great. And I won't have a gorgeous second angle camera. I don't feel like I've been using it enough. Okay, so that was my whole. I don't even know if I kept on topic there. Oh, the new year. Yeah. That was my whole thing about the new year, was that I can really just stop stressing myself about not having everything worked out the last week of December. Like, I have all of January to plan. That's like what I should be doing in January, is planning out and working on my goal setting and working on making new goals instead of starting them. And I think that also gives me more time to actually plan and achieve my goals, because sometimes people start it January 1st. They start their new fitness routine or morning routine or whatever it is. And then by the end of January, they're like, I can't keep this up because they haven't planned it out enough. I wonder if that's part of it. And I feel like it would be nice to work on it all of January and see how it, you know, benefits you throughout the rest of the year. Cause I think that sounds like a great idea, to try that out and see how it works. And I think that's kind of what I'm doing this year. And on that topic also is like vision boards. Like, I've been trying to create a vision board that kind of embodies um, easier, smaller goals for this year, because the last couple of times, excuse me, I have sparkling water, so it's making me very burpy. Just don't mind me. Um, the past week, I was making my vision board for this year, and I wanted to do more smaller goals rather than, excuse me, I'm sure that sounded absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is. The moment I started talking, my throat got all dry and weird. And of course, I'm like out of water now. Seriously? Anyway, my vision board, I'm trying to make smaller goals rather than really big long-term goals, so that I can really just focus on that. I think that when I make a big, giant, long-term goal thing, I get really discouraged and like, well, I haven't reached that yet, so it's over and it's not going to happen. Like, I get that kind of mindset, and I don't want that to happen. And so if I have a vision board that's smaller goals, like making my podcast is one of my goals, and I'm really hoping that it works. If I watch this back and I'm like, absolutely not, I guess I can re-record it or something. But I really would love to have something like this that I can kind of, it's almost a hobby I can do every week, and I can edit it and I can think of new topics and etc., and it's something to do. But that was one of my small goals that feels much easier to get done in a shorter amount of time, rather than something really big like I'm going to be a millionaire or something, which yes, can happen within a year, but can also be something that I can be working towards in a slower time, and can make me discouraged if I don't have it done within a year, you know? So I encourage you to make one that is for smaller goals, and maybe make two, like one for long-term goals, but also make one for just this year. That's something that's easier, that you can see in front of you, that you're like, "Yeah, I can get that done. Yeah, this is easy. I could totally do this within the next couple of months or within the next year." And it might not discourage you from actually doing it. So, also, I want to have a segment. Now, also, I forgot to mention in the beginning that this podcast is very inspired by Brittany Broski. You guys know who she is. Love you. If you don't, you need to go look her up. She's hilarious. I absolutely love her. Her merch just came out for her podcast, and I just went and bought it because I said, "Oh, I need that. I actually need that." And I'm going to get it right now. Of course, it was sold out within 10 minutes, so it won't be coming until April, but it's fine. I'm only a little devastated. But I will say that I wanted to do one because she started a podcast, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I love her so much." And her podcast is so hilarious and funny, and I'm it's also inspiring. So I'm trying to be a little inspiring, but I'm also trying to be a little funny. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I don't know if I'll be funny or not, but now you know who it's inspired by, and yeah, go check her out if you want to. But on her podcast, she has a section for her top 3 songs of the week or of the month. But so I'm going to kind of do a month, I think, because I don't listen to music too much. So let me pull up my Spotify. I it's weird because I randomly don't listen to music for a while. Like I'll be listening to it and then I'll just randomly like not listen to it for a while. So, my top songs of the week probably be embarrassing. I don't know. Um I have been really into the song called Dance With Me by Alex Blue. I used it on my reel recently because I was really into it. That's just like my stuff. Like that is my vibe. That kind of music is my vibe. You should go listen to it because it's actually really good. And it feels very like almost a retro feeling to it, but also very modern, and I love that kind of feeling where you feel like you're it's just like a fun summer drive or something. Like that's the feeling you should get when you're listening to it. Um I've also been International Love by Pitbull featuring Chris Brown. I totally forgot about that song. And it's been going viral as like a song to play on your reels, TikToks and stuff like that. And I was like, I haven't heard this song in forever. I need to go listen to it. So I went and listened to it. I said, that's what I'm talking about. It was so good. And they don't make music like that anymore. Like, oh my God, it's so good. It's actually, I feel like the early 2000s and I could also argue the 80s and 90s. See, this one just died. So wonderful. So now I don't have a second camera angle. So I'm sorry, everybody. I only have one camera angle for the rest of this episode. Ah, why? I checked the battery and I was like, you know what? I think this will last me, hopefully. And I went and checked my other battery because I have 2. They only charge up to like 30 minutes. Like, why don't they charge for a full hour? I don't understand that. And I need to figure that out because it's very annoying. And that was a cute angle too. So, um, anyway, back to International Love. Um, that era, they just had unmatched vibes and music. I love their music from the time. And also the Disney music from that time, hands down the best. Like they rarely make musicals better than that or TV shows better than the 2000s Disney. Just saying. Um Also, I've been really into Earth, Wind, and Fire again. My sister and I will watch The Voice, and they had Earth, Wind& and Fire on as, like, one of their, like, guest performances or whatever. And I was like, "I have missed this music." We listened to it as kids, and I don't think I appreciated it enough. Like, I think it is so good, and I will just be sitting there vibing to the music because it is so good. So, I encourage you to, go listen to Earth, Wind& and Fire again because it's really good. Um, yeah, so those are my top 3 songs, I guess. Um, not very exciting, but that's alright. I tried. Um, ooh, my top TV shows and movies I've been watching. I have been rewatching. Yes, I said that, rewatching, maybe for the 3rd time, this competition TV show called Ultimate Beastmasters. My dog is coming up now, so he'll probably come over to say hi. But Ultimate Beastmaster. Now, what is Ultimate Beastmasters, might you ask? It is a competitive TV show where it's world round. They have competitors from several different countries, America. Um, they have 3 seasons, so they have different people each season. But the main ones are like America, the UK comes, Australia comes in the last season. Excuse me. Again, the sparkling water, guys. Sorry about that. Mexico's in there, Italy's in there, France is in there, Brazil is in there. It's just like a bunch of people that are physically fit, and they come and they compete on an obstacle course, and it's in the shape of like a dragon beast thing. And they try to get to the next levels, basically. I don't know why I enjoy it so much, but it is great, and I have rewatched it almost 3 times. Like, this is probably my 3rd time, and I love it so much. And it's almost like a background sound kinda thing. Like, I don't really notice what is happening, and I'm mainly focusing on the background noise. Goodness. I have talked myself dry, apparently, because I just had a coughing fit, so I do apologize for that. Anyway, so I've been watching that, Ultimate Beastmasters. The second thing that I've been watching, I started watching, gosh, my throat. What the heck? Like, I am sorry, you all. My throat is parched. I have been watching Dairy Girls. Well, I started watching Dairy Girls. I watched it all the way through. Like, I binge watched it. So good. Absolutely loved it. Was devastated that there's no more. Like, what the heck? You're just gonna end it like that and you're not gonna do any more? If you've watched it, comment below and tell me what you think of it, because I absolutely loved it. And I don't like, I feel like that's kind of up my alley of stuff that I like to watch, but not really. Like, it was kind of surprising that I enjoyed it so much, but it was really good. And I I did cry a little bit at the end. So, spoiler alert, I did cry at the end. It's fine. But it was sad, but it ended so nice, but also so sad. And I wanted another season because it was so good, but they fully canceled it. Like, I watched it way late, and it's already like they've already moved on, basically. It was so good. Probably one of my favorite TV shows that I watched this month. So that's my TV shows. What was I talking about? Oh, also, here's my dog. He's blocking me now. He's blocking me now. Um, let's see. What else was I talking about? Oh, have you all heard about the silent reviews? Go on, lay down. So apparently he's not laying down. Um, I don't know what that's about. Go on, lay down. Lay down. There we go. Okay, have you all heard of silent reviews? I just heard about this from the Two Idiot Girls podcast. Also really good, highly recommend. Um and it's where they take a TV show or something and they do a silent review on it. So, I'm actually going to do my silent review on a couple of things and I want to see like what your all's reviews are on them too. So, goodness. Okay, my silent review for Three Girls is that's my silent review. That's my silent review for Dairy Girls. And then my oh, also audio listeners. I'm sorry. You can't just listen to my face. Just listen very intensely to my face. I'm sorry about that. You'll have to come over to YouTube to see my silent reviews. So, okay, my silent review for face tattoos, which has been a very hot topic this week. If you know, you know. Okay, face tattoo silent review. That's my silent review for face tattoos. Okay. Oh, silent review on this year. On this past year, 2023. I don't even know what that was. And I feel like that perfectly encapsulates what this year was like. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Let's see. What else should I do a silent review on? I feel like I've done a silent review on most things that I was gonna touch on. Yeah, what else do I want to do? What else do I want to touch on? Oh, definitely go check out my Instagram account. I have an Instagram account, and I will probably be putting up polls each week with or not polls, like question box. Like, I want you all to send me in stuff for like what I should talk about or questions you have. Maybe we'll do like a question, like a Q&A or something like that at some point. I just have to like get enough followers to actually do that, which might take a while, but I have faith that it'll happen at some point. So, yeah, go follow me on Instagram, also on YouTube and Spotify. I'm on there. Hopefully I'll get my Spotify working. It's a little janky right now, but we're gonna get it working. It's awkward, and that works for me. So, yeah. So it seems like we're kind of nearing the end of our time. I don't really know how long I want my podcast episodes to be. I was thinking like an hour, but I don't know if I can stand an hour. And if this is an hour, well then that's good. But if it's not, I'm gonna be a little like, ugh. So maybe like 45 minutes or something like that, or a 30-minute episode. Go follow me. Make sure that you message me or something like that with any topics you want me to talk about. This was kind of like my only time that I made up a topic. I don't really know what else to talk about for the rest of my podcast episodes. So if you have something that I should talk about or you think would be funny for me to talk about, put it in the comments, message me, something like that, and I will round them up and I'll make some episodes about it. I'm really glad that you're listening. if you are. And yeah, I don't really know how to end this podcast episode. Honestly, I was like on a roll there for a second, and then I started hacking up my lung and kind of got a little thrown off for a second there. So thank you for watching. Um, I am so excited to keep doing this and see what you all think about it. And next time, I will most definitely have a second camera angle that won't die halfway through filming. Thank you very much, because that was a little unfortunate. So then we only have one camera angle, hopefully. I'm gonna be so upset if one camera, like, if both of them died or something. Anyway, okay. So I'll see you later, and I love you so much, and I'll talk later. Okay, bye. I gotta go. I got a thing. Okay, bye. Well, this is awkward.